Hey people, Injured here, 3v3 Faction War. This is Katrin Purification Plant and Eldar versus Chaos Space Marines for the blue Eldar team. We have Jadow with a Warlock, a melee spellcaster that leaps into combat, some powerful disruption and support, alongside a couple of Warp Spider Exarchs, Survive, and this is Jamboo. These fellas are teleporting heroes that fight in ranged combat by default, great for capping and harassing with some powerful control. Are they using the same colour scheme? They are. I'm going to get very confused. Red team for Chaos, Nooblet with a Chaos Lord, a durable and destructive hero walking through objects and cannot be suppressed, powerful offense and disruption, fighting mainly in melee. The Death Guard elite scheme on the Chaos Lord because he has glowy green sword. Don't get to see it very often. Alongside Blackward with a Plague Champion, starts off with the damage of a time bolt gun, can get melee weapons, some strong utility and support. Is this them in red here? Yeah, it is. And Ural rounding off the teams with a Chaos Sorcerer, doom bolting some Guardians over there. Disruptive hero with powerful battlefield manipulation and control. The Black Legion elite scheme here. Are you going to go down immediately? New Blitz. Chaos Lord is taking a bunch of damage. Their heretics are maybe off the field already. No, they're still here. With some corn worship. Banshees giving chase. Chaos Lord goes down. Oh no, heretics are turning to engage. I don't want to do this, fellas. Default level 1 heretics cannot fight banshees effectively, especially when they got backup. Losses early on for New Blitz. Not devastating losses, but losing your hero and heretics first engagement does sting. Might need some support from Blackward to get themselves back on their feet. They do have double CSM. West side is turning red for Chaos. CSM here will force melee combat on those Guardians. They don't like it, so they run. Can they get a model? Not quite. Just one more second of melee, they would have got maybe 2 models off them. Here comes the Warp Spider Exarch. Oh, those guys have capped already. Run away, fellas. There they go. 486 to 500. Right in the mid. Chaos taking back this power. Contested. We'll probably never see any gens. We might see gens on this one. Havoc's on the way for Ural. Double Rangers for Survive and Shurikens for the other Eldar players. And there's the revive from Blackward. Does it level them? I think they're just gonna be short, yeah. Always surprised how little you get from those revives now. CSM getting way too close to double Howling Banshees. That could have been really tough. Here are your Rangers. Sniper Infantry that have some cool support utility. Survives Banshees getting messed up. I think they got doom bolted, and here come Havocs. Need to run from the heavy bolter. There we go. Heavy bolter with this limited firing up, but it suppresses and heavily damages infantry within it, especially if they get close. Double CSM with a ton of war. Can they get the kill? They can. Banshees fall. That's evened it up a bit. Those were Survives Banshees. And they respond with more Rangers. Triple Ranger is going to be very annoying for these players to deal with. Blackward might want to get the Mucus Discharge to heal up. Noble Worship obviously very useful too. There's Fetid Armor. Pops the Unholy Stench. Suppressing the Banshees there, but they move out of it. Double CSM staying in play but backing off quite rightly. Here comes Ural. I think they just tried the Doom Bolts but got knocked over and didn't get the energy back. And then they run. Havocs will set up here. But they're going to get flanked, are they? Or maybe not. Heretics are there. There's some Tzeentchian worship. Banshees also here. Aspiring Champion Heretics. Doing a good job though. See how much more effective they are. So much more effective against those Banshees, and they wiped them. Is it going to be a no Banshee game? Jamboo still has some. Almost called him Bamboo there. Oh, Jadow lost some Guardians there too. Heretics mopping up. Need to run now though. What are you doing? Trying to stay in play, I guess. Warlock is on the Havocs now. Maybe they were focusing on that Warlock and lost the Guardians. They are getting some more Howling Banshees. The Warlock might fall here actually. If the CSM didn't run away from him and they actually went into melee, I think they would have got him. Now, I'm not so sure unless they are sloppy. Yep, they're being sloppy. They took out a CSM model, but they do lose the Warlock east side. Chaos Lord fights Banshees, has some help, and a Dark Halo. Those ladies jumping over stuff means they have the aspect of fleetness. Quadruple Rangers here for survive. 477 to 476. Can you say Blood Crusher? They need Blood Crushers up in it. Chase these guys down and rip them apart. Blood Letters as well. Maybe. I don't think it's worth getting Raptors when you've got a Warlock and Banshees hanging around. Ouch. There's some Tzeentchian worship will help these guys get a little bit closer, although Rangers can spot infiltrated units. Heretics getting in. Well done, Blackward. Well done, Blackward. Forced off all 4 Ranger squads. Banshees kicking some Heretics to death. Working on their Taekwondo. On the Plague Champion now. He's got some support. Should be okay. Seems to think he's going to be okay. And is. Banshees out of there. Chaos can retake the west side. What is this? Are you guys not capping stuff? What's going on? They're capping stuff. They're just grouping up. Relax, Indrid. Relax. Indrid's such a busybody. Warp Spider got too close and teleports away. No war gear, no levels for this fella yet. Spent all his power on Rangers, that's why. Have a heavy gauge Death Spinner for Jamboo though. Over on the east side here. On the power, actually. And there's the heavy gauge filament on the Chaos Lord to stun him. Arm of the Inferno on the way. Was unable to activate his shield there, I guess, because of the stun. Got some Mark of Khorne worship, I should say. Here come the Banshees. It might be worth staying in. Nope, did not want to stay in. With double CSM and Heretics, you could maybe put them all on melee and go in on those Banshees, but risky. It is risky. 460 to 444 on the VPs. It's a decent Doom Bolt's almost killed the Warp Spider, actually. Eldar are going to get back onto the west side. No Blood Crushers yet. Maybe it's too late for Blood Crushers. Because Banshees, I think, with the aspect of strength and their Exarch and stuff, do a decent job against a Blood Crusher because they don't have that melee resist, so even the power weapons add up. It is a Blood Crusher though for Blackward. Make you a healed shrine, says Blackward. I'm not sure who they are. Look like they're referring to Nublet. Don't often see a shrine away from a contested VP, but there it is. There's a Nurgle shrine going up, and you can worship allied shrines even if you're not the same hero, which is handy. Tier 2 for Jadow, Tier 2 for Jamboo. Survived the last to go, spending a bunch of power on Rangers, picking off Heretics there. And they retreat, really? Could have just worshipped at the shrine and healed up. Here's a Blood Crusher. A Blood Letter riding a Juggernaut. 90 odd DPS heavy melee. Single target, not much hit points, but some good mobility. And of course, as I said earlier, it lacks melee resist. So it can go down quite quick to heavy melee. Even a bunch of power melee can rip it down. Havoc's on the field with Mark of Khorne. Auto cannon. This is a nasty gun. Can they get that VP back though? Blood Crusher's found a Warlock to smack. Rangers are backing off. Are they? Where are the Rangers? Are they all the way back at base? They retreated off. Okay. You gonna cap that, guys? Nope. Maybe. Triple CSM for Nublet into a Dreadnought. Here comes a Blood Crusher. Has found a Guardian weapon team. Takes out a model. Rangers can't do much to a Blood Crusher. And these ladies don't have their Exarch. There she is. Are they going to turn and fight now? They are. And Demonic Roar immediately forces them back a bit. Going after those Rangers. Is it worth chasing those guys into the HQ? Because they have support now against the Banshees. You get onto the power, maybe. Autocannon set up there. Blood Crusher doing some good work early on, you know. I thought it came out a little bit late, but it's doing well. With another Blood Crusher on the way. I hear Wraithguard though. Yeah, Wraithguard up for Jadow. Blood Crusher needs to be careful. Group teleport. Group teleport from Jamboo. Just deleting these Havocs. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Do you have... You don't have improved targeters. That was a lot of damage there. And there's your grenades. Got a couple of models. Banshees on retreat path as well. Are these Jamboo's Banshees? Why weren't they involved in killing the Havocs? I guess they weren't needed. They were chasing something else. Blood Crusher charges out. Is that the second one or the first one? That's the first one. Second one joining the fight right now. Banshees war shouting. Bit of suppression. Ouch. Wraithguard forcing off the CSM. Blood Crusher still in there though. Doing some good work. Wraithguard are very weak to melee. Banshees on retreat path. Well, can't retreat the Blood Crushers, but their escape path, I guess. Heretics getting destroyed. Down they go. Blackward too busy looking at those Blood Crushers do their work, I guess. Like I am. Doing some great work. Time to leave though, I think, fellas. Just too much stuff. I mean, none of it's particularly anti-vehicle aside from the Banshees and the Wraithguard, but too much of it, and that thing could get a Bright Lance at any moment. Doom Bolts is pretty good. One Blood Crusher turns to fight again. That's a Channeling Runes though, isn't it? Oh, and then he knocked over. Yeah, that was Channeling Runes from the Warlock, but he got knocked over immediately by a special, I think. Power Blades. Warp Spider. Gets the kill. Does not get the kill. Gets killed. One hit on the Blood Crusher and they would have had it, I think. Another Doom Bolts. 372 to 396 on the VPs. What's going on the east side? We have that Chaos Dreadnought stomping around still. Jamboo's got some Fire Dragons to fight it. Are they brand new? No, they got some XP. Got their Dragon Scale armor as well. And here comes the Exarch. You can get a Flamer. Power Blades. Warp Spider here too. Goes down. Taken out in gory fashion by the Chaos Lord. He must have loved that. Got the Lightning Claws up. Oh, crack shot. Bright Lance here. Almost got that Dreadnought, you know. Back to the west side. Double CSM blobbed up for those Wraithguard shots. They need to split up a bit if they can. That's a Nurgle Shrine from Blackward back there. And crack shot over here too. Everyone's crack shotting their Bright Lances. Level 3 Warlock. Both the Warp Spiders are down. Oh, one of the Blood Crushers went down too. I think this is the first one though. I think the second Blood Crusher went down because this one has a bunch of XP. Tier 3 for Blackward. Tier 3 for Ural, who's down to 2 units. Rod of Warp Fire here. And Vestments of the Warp. Down to 3 Ranger squads. What is this? Is that Bright Lance again? The Dreadnought's still alive though. And double Mark of Zinc CSM here. Maybe a little bit overkill for the Guardians. Could have just got the Aspiring Champions, I think, and popped that Slaughter. Maybe they don't want the extra upkeep of the Aspiring Champions. West side. There's that Nurgle Shrine doing its thing. Get that periodic heal, and if you worship it, you get to reinforce, which is very helpful. And I think that heal is percentage based, so it's great for Terminators and stuff. I think it's 7%. So seems to be what I remember seeing back in the day. Those guys kind of blundering into suppression there. Blood Crusher needs to get on the Bright Lance, I guess. Very sloppy approach from Blackward. Surprised it didn't get grenaded there. And a Blood Crusher went down. Yeah, Blood Crusher went down. That was really sloppy from Blackward. We do have some Chaos Terminators though. From Ural being infiltrated. Here come Banshees. Surprise Heretics though. Double surprise Heretics. Ouch. They have gotten away. What is that? Oh, it's a revive. Warlock gets... No, the Warp Spider got revived. The Warlock runs and makes it out. I don't think the Warp Spider's going to make it out though. Nope. Got destroyed by a Power Fist or something. They're still keeping the west side though, the Eldar team. I feel like they've had a 2-to-1 for a while. I thought they'd have more of a VP lead than this. Dreadnought's getting repaired on the east. Tier 3 for Jamboo. Tier 3 for everyone aside from Nublet. That Dreadnought slowing down their tech, but it seems to have done well over there. Here comes Blackward for another approach. Doing a better job this time, keeping clear of the Shuriken. Terminator's teleporting in. Yeah, and they've routed the Eldar. Do they know there's a webway here? The Aspiring Champion would see it. Oh, but he's backing off. They might just know because they saw stuff appear over here. I mean, they're getting awfully close to it. There we go, they're close enough, they can shoot it. East side kicking off. Let the galaxy burn. Just a little bit of burning over there in the galaxy. From Armory of the Inferno. Chaos Lord soaking up damage, getting on the Bright Lance to help out the Dreadnought. Is now taking shots on the Banshees. There's the War Shout, double CSM. Not liking this fight. That Mirror Sword Exarch kicking some ass there. Heretics eventually come to help out. Might be worth getting a sparring champion for those fellas, for those Banshee fights. Meanwhile, got a full power bash on the west side. That was alright. 350 to 294. Tier 3 for Nublet. Seer Council for Jadow. And a Fire Prism for Survive. Here's the Seer Council. Squad of Warlocks that can all jump on you and all have power melee. And there's your Fire Prism. West side is red. Got some Tzeentchian worship. We've got a Nurgle Shrine. Everything's fantastic for chaos on the west side. For now, I hear Banshees yelling. Who's yelling? Oh, these ladies. Jamboos. Hear them yelling across the map. This is the Banshees that caused the freaking sound bug. Just quiet down a bit, ladies. There's the Seer Council, and they will do tons of damage to the Terminators. They are getting suppressed by the Shrine, although not that much. I thought they'd still be suppressed from there. They provide that ranged damage resistance aura too to everyone around them and themselves. Terminators can't fight this. I think that was channeling again, and then the Warlock again got knocked over. Needs to be careful on their positioning when they use it. Try to get a little bit further away from the fight when they use the channeling. Terminator's teleporting out. Didn't drop a model though. Imperial Abyss. Ouch. Does it wipe the Fire Dragons? Not quite. It's going to drag in some Rangers though. Need to move away, Rangers. Wow, the chains go far, eh? Terminator's coming back into the fight. Maybe a little bit early. Lots of work for the Warlock. Still in there. Well played, Jadow. Does get away. 286 to 294. The VPs are really even, you guys. Nublet on the east side has recovered well from those early losses. Now has Terminators. Those Death Guard Terminators look awesome too. Look at them. Look at them. There was a model years and years and years ago that was Typhus basically, like one of those Death Guard Terminators, but he had a big scythe like Typhus does. Begged them to put it in the mod back then, but didn't get my wish. Like a tier 3 upgrade for the Plague Champion to give him a big old scythe and make him even tougher and even slower. 282 to 294 still. But the Eldar, they get it. There's a 2-1. Infiltrated Plague Marines, and that's showing rear armor, that Fire Prism. That is dangerous. Dreadnoughts here too. Nublet has shown up, kicking off in the mid, as you can see. Terminators are there. Fire Dragons doing tons of damage as they're being tied up by that Warp Spider Exarch. Down goes the Dreadnought. Down goes CSM, I think. Maybe? I think they survived. Nublet, CSM got away. Yep. It lost something over there. Heretics, I think, went down. Meanwhile, wasn't even watching this side. We got cracked shots on... Is it on the Bright Lance again? Why is it not being put on the Wraithguard more? Crack shot on Wraithguard is amazing. More range, more damage. What more do you want in life? We got a bunch of Plague Marines on the field. Blackward, double Plague Marines. Ural, double Plague Marines. I mean, the Fire Prism's down. They worked. Oh, Jamboo's got Seer Council now. They can do a group teleport with Seer Council and Banshees. That's nasty. Not something you see all that often, group teleporting Warp Spiders. Can be very nasty though. There's the channeling. Heal over time, but you have to stay still and channel it, hence the name. Got a Merciless Switchblade too. How much damage they soaked up there, those Seer Council with the channeling on them. Friendly fire for the Warlock. Oh, group teleport. On the Terminators. Seer Council and Banshees. Ouch, this is painful. Look at the damage they're taking. That is nuts. Are they going to get away? They've got a teleport, but they're still being chased. Chaos Lord is there. They're now just smacking, retreating stuff. What a group teleport that was. War Shout. Everything's already running though. I thought they were going to still chase that Terminator, but they did a lot of work there. That was a nasty flank. Eldar have the nastiest flanks. Down goes the Shuriken. Rod of Warpfire smacked it to death. Another Shuriken on the way for survive. 282 to 208. Doom Bolt's always useful. Plague Marines here just trying to force melee on the Wraith Guard, which is why they're not standing and shooting. Fire Prism gets a shot from way over there. The Seer Council leveled up yet? Level 2 and level 1. And the Eldar retain the west side. They've still got it. 282 to 193. The Chaos aren't that far behind though. If they can have one or two really good engagements here, they could claw their way back in. Here come some Lightning Claws. Mark of Pawn CSM. Double for Blackward. Banshees didn't want any part of that fight. Can they get some Lightning Claw fellas up? Is that what Nublet did? I wonder. Can I follow the Chaos Lord here? There we go. Going after the Shuriken, which is smart. Blackward with a mass retreat of triple Mark of Khorne CSM there. Wraith Guard just pulverizing things. And is that Jamboo with an Autarch now? It is. That is a terrifying melee blob. Got the Seer Council buff, the Autarch buff. If they could just get an avatar on the field and have it follow them around. I don't think they have the pop to get one themselves. Oh, they might. They bloody might. Just got to save up their pennies. Channeling runes from a nice safe distance this time. And again, Chaos Terminators cannot fight Seer Council if they have their autocannon, especially with that channeling going on. Nublet down to 2 units. And Noise Marines on the way. Probably a Blast Master, I guess. Down goes the Sorcerer with that Sync Kill. Awesome Sync Kill. 255 to 174 on the VPs. Plague Marines exploding all over the place. Eldar looking strong. Looking really strong. Can get the VP back here. And I don't know if Chaos can get back to it. It's Power Blades, man. They're nasty. We have the Anti-Grav Grenade too. Teleport, guys. There we go. They did not get the claws, it turns out. They're fighting a really nasty melee blob and they did not get the claws. Plague Champion's got a fist. And here comes an avatar for Jadow. Guardians there wiping out. Are they being sacrificed for population? Maybe. Maybe they were just forgotten about. Here come the Seer Council again. Is that a group teleport? I think it is. Oh boy. Autarch's in there with her spear. I would have just got her the fusion gun, you know, for some extra anti-vehicle. And they've got the Shimmer Orb to protect their melee blob from ranged stuff. Used it a little bit quickly there, though, I think. Should have waited for this moment when they're dug in. Terminator's getting absolutely slaughtered. Holy crap. It's a massacre. Down goes the Plague Champion with a Witchblade to the sternum. Chaos Lord just flees. Too much blood even for him. Stinky Nurgle explosions. And retreat? Why did they retreat? I mean, Terminators were coming in, but we've seen what they can do to Terminators. I don't think the Heretics were a threat. Strange retreat then from Jamboo. I guess they are playing it safe. Did a hell of a lot of work there. 244 to 137. Eldritch will stop the cap, if nothing else. I think they should have stayed in play. Maybe they want to retreat and go through the mid. No webways, by the way, anywhere. Saw one back here earlier on. Oh, there's the Avatar just hanging out. Is he going to move? Maybe. Gonna get a revived Plague Champion. Oh, Icon of Nurgle on the way. Awesome. It is only 20 power, which is pretty cheap. 244 to 125. Warp Spider can't quite cap stuff. It's a 1-to-1. What is this? Is that Fire Dragons bashing? It is. Maybe they can grab the VP afterwards. They should. Big fight here. Avatar providing amazing buffs. I think it does a defensive and an offensive buff and gives you suppression immunity. Combined with the Seer Council buffs and possible Autarch buffs if Jamboo shows up again. There's a group teleport. Look. Over there. Just saw it in the background. Shimmer Orb chucked in as well. Again, I think used it a little bit quickly. Plague Marine's now getting shots in on the Avatar. Everything they touch being slaughtered. This is a nasty setup from Jamboo. It's really hard to deal with. I mean, you can't get Havocs up to suppress. They're just going to get flanked, obviously. Like, what can stand up to a flank like that? Lightning Claw Terminators, but they'd need help. Even they would probably need help against this much power melee. Warp Spider there to tie things up when needed as well, and they have that Shimmer Orb, level 7 Warp Spider here. Comes the Avatar. Even more aura buffs. Blackwater CSM just took one look at double Seer Council, Avatar and Autarch and ran away, which I think was the correct response, fellas. There's the 2-to-1. Now bashing power. Land Raider Phobos on the way for Nublit. Don't think it's going to make a difference. Maybe if they're in the exact correct place with it, they can Dirge Caster when they teleport in. But there's a rolling through everything here. Oh, that Seer Council is getting quite low. They have to retreat, actually. Autarch disrupting stuff. Still another full health Seer Council in there, though. Here come the double Mark of Khorne CSM. Maybe they can get a good flank alongside that Plague Champion. Got that Icon of Nurgle now, right? Nope. Instantly knocked over. Yep, Icon of Nurgle is in. And he's level 7, almost level 8, this guy. Done some work. Really has done some work. What is the damage on this thing again? 10 piercing damage every 2.5 seconds. Decent radius. But it's not spectacular. I mean it's passive damage. I think it's okay. Would like to see it buffed though. Down goes the Sorcerer. Red team are just having a rough time dealing with this mobility and ferocity of Jamboo's army. And especially when they're reinforced by Jadow because they got their channeling and stuff. Level 9 Warlock here. 2-to-1. I think Eldar have this game unless something insane happens. What is this? Noxious Cloud? It is a Noxious Cloud on the Rangers. 2 Rangers left. There's the anti-grav grenade. Oh, does it not affect Terminators? Or do you have to channel it? Doesn't affect Terminators? What's happened there? Does anything knockback immune not get lifted? It might be. It might be only things that can get weapon knockbacked. Because thinking about it, I don't think the Chaos Lord and stuff gets lifted up either. 244 to 57 would be an amazing tool against Terminators if it did lift them up though. I kind of think it should. I mean, it's anti-gravity. Doesn't matter how heavy you are. There's no more gravity. This Avatar might just die. Eldritch from the VP. Another Eldritch. All the storms coming in. Oh, Chaos, you know what? They're reinforcing this west side a lot. There's a Phobos. Terminators, double Mark of Khorne CSM. I think when that Eldar Ball of Death shows up again, though, I don't think they can stop it. Are these guys still bashing over? Get the VP, fellas. What are you doing? Some late game Raptors for Nublit, apparently. What is this all about? This is a bad play. They want to get Meltagons to go after the Fire Prism, maybe? They're just going to get melted by the Eldar melee blob. Autarch levels to 3. How often do you see that? Almost 1,000 hit points. Is he gearing up for a group teleport here? Healing Shrine, says Ural. I mean, they're still fighting. They are still fighting. There's double Raptors. Not sure what kind of radius group teleport has on it. Not sure what they're waiting for. Maybe just waiting for Jadow. Maybe they're waiting for each other. Maybe they're speaking on comms or something. Figuring out what to do. Survive's got an avatar on the way now. 216 to 50. Can the Eldar close this out? Triple Plague Marines on the west side. What are these Raptors all about? These guys are getting the Melter Guns. They have the Aspiring Champion. These guys also have the Aspiring Champion. No Melter Guns queued up for those guys. No power for it. There's a Shimmer Orb to at least get a decap, I think. Jadow's Banshee's getting knocked back by a Blastmaster shot. Bright Lance getting shots with crack shot on the Phobos. Warp Spider Exarch did indeed get a decap. There's a group teleport. There it is. Down goes the Phobos. And it just deleted the Blastmaster Noise Marines. Really nasty. Here come double Mark of Khorne. Can they do something about this? Really confused about the Raptor bite. Oh, there's Lightning Claws. That's what they needed earlier. They're grabbing the VP though. Very fancy special attack from the Autarch. Melter Guns as well. Well, Fusion Guns getting shots. Here comes the Avatar. Wrath of Cain. That does knock Terminators back. Banshees did really well there again in that fight, considering what they were up against. 200 to 44 on the VPs. Mark of Khorne CSM still hanging around, getting onto the Wraith Guard. Jadow's Avatar did go down somewhere. Maybe it was on the screen. Did Jadow have a avatar? Well, now Jamboo has one. Imperial Abyss from Nublet. But I think they're spent. Just some Raptors remaining. Oh, these guys are fighting a Sorcerer. GG, says Nublet. Double cap for Eldar. Awesome performance from Jamboo. Jadow also very strong on the west side, and Survive wasn't sloppy either. Just an all-round great performance from the Eldar team, I think. Early pressure from Chaos, but they overcame it with some Eldar shenanigans. Level 9 Warlock here. Did the Seer Council get level 4? They did. Level 5 Warp Spider Exarch for Survive. Level 10 Warp Spider Exarch for Jamboo. What about your Seer Council? Level 3. Level 8 Chaos Lord did well. Killed a bunch of stuff. Level 9 Plague Champion too. The Icon of Nurgle really helps him level up. And a level 9 Sorcerer. All of the Chaos heroes did well in terms of killing stuff. Could they have done more, the Sorcerer, maybe, with Tome of Subjugation and the Robes of Torment and stuff to stop that blob? That blob was nasty, though. You never know where it's going to come from. Well, there you have it, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Big thanks to these players for sending in a faction war. Double avatars over here for us to enjoy. And I'll see you next time.